Radar 2021, and leading the line, we're introducing the Vapor. So, Vapor, new shape for 2020. That gave us a brand new industry-leading shape that's been smashing it out there on the water this summer. What did we change? What did we add? What was new for Vapor? What are we building from? So the concave. This is a massive part of what makes Vapor Vapor. So we deepened it a little for 2020, and then we ran this concave all the way through to the tail of the ski. So, going around the corner, what is the main thing that could happen? Pop the tail. Running through the concave all the way through just makes that tail grip a little harder, and that will reduce the chances of popping the tail. We're talking minute amounts, but every little counts to get to that PB. The rest of the concave, so by deepening the concave, we were then allowed to narrow the front of the ski. Narrowing the front of the ski and deepening the concave just makes it a little bit more stable for us. More stability means that we can get onto that speed earlier. And that speed is what the Vapor is renowned for. It's the fastest ski. That's what we make our name on. And so that is the 2020 ski. Usually model year 2 into the second year, we just graphic it up. We make a fancy new graphic. It looks sick. We run for 2 years. Not this year. We've added tech. So RaceBase. This is brand new on the underneath. This just basically adds a nice texture, something that's going to make it more slippery through the water, reduce that drag, and again, increase that speed. And then what else do we have? We have the Enduro Tip tail. Essentially a protective nylon plastic block that's put on the tail. And this plastic allows us to go to a full 90-degree at the end here, which you can't do this with a compression mold. You'll always have a bit of angle. Plastic, you can go straight up, so that water is blasting straight off the edge, again, increasing that speed. Also helps with the durability, though. You can ding it on the dock, hit it from the handle, maybe drop out of the car. It's got a little bit more chance of surviving. The weakest points are protected a little bit more with this plastic. So that is the shape. That Vapor shape carries through the line. So all of the cores, same shape, nice and easy. What's the difference between the skis then? We have the cores. Leading the line, PMI core. This is in our Pro Build technology, 1,749 pounds, leading the line, and the PMI is the best foam out there. It's 10 times more responsive than the PVC foam. That's what we use in our Lithium to come shortly. So 10 times more responsive than what is the standard for most top-end skis. But with PMI, we get 10 times more responsive, and a more responsive ski is a stiffer ski because as a ski is flexing, it can't accelerate. So we go stiffer, quicker, we rebound back to our stiffness. That accelerates us through the water, giving the Vapor its trademark speed. So next up, down the line, is our Lithium. So again, we got all the same tech we just walked through. The only difference here is we have a PVC core. PVC is 7 times more responsive than the one underneath that, the PU core. The Vapor in Lithium was our go-to for years. It was the industry standard, it was the podium winner. We just upgraded it with the PMI. So the Lithium should definitely be something to look at. It should be really in the consideration for most people. This is still a Ferrari of the line and compares to where most brands finish their line. In terms of tech, all the same. Just one thing to note on all the Vapor skis and all the Radar skis, we have 100% carbon layup. Most people might mix in 50% carbon with 50% glass. Not us. We run 100% carbon all the way through, tip through tail. No messing about, 100% carbon all the way through our line. Priced at 1,249, so that's £1,249. A little bit cheaper than the PMI core. This is the Lithium, looking sick in the white. 2 colours available also in the Pro Build. Dropping down a little bit further, we go into Graphite. Graphite is our PU core. What the PU core is, this is the staple of our range. It's reliable, it's strong, it's still super light and super responsive, but we're not talking in the same terms of the PVC or the PMI foams. So 979, so under that £1,000 mark, a really reasonable price. You still get your Ferrari shape, but you're just getting that PU foam a little less responsive, so it will just continue that turn. The flex will stay in the ski a little longer, as opposed to having the responsiveness of moving up the line. So there we have it. That is Vapor 2021. We've got some nice upgrades versus the 2020 ski. A reason to look at it, a reason to test out the new one and get out there and ski Vapor.